What if change is not the big, scary monster we often perceive it to be? From the moment we come into this world, we're enveloped in a constant state of flux. Day turns into night, seasons shift, and we grow older with each passing second. Change, in its most basic form, is an inherent part of our existence. Yet isn't it curious how we, as humans, have this ingrained fear of change? We tend to cling to familiarity, to the comfort of the known. It's a survival instinct, really. We're wired to seek stability, to resist anything that threatens our established order. But this resistance can sometimes hold us back, prevent us from exploring new horizons, from growing and evolving. But what if we could transform our perspective and see change as an opportunity to learn, to grow, to adapt, and perhaps to become the best version of ourselves? Let's dive into this notion, shall we? Meet Laura, a successful lawyer who dared to embrace change. Laura's journey started in the hallowed halls of a prestigious law firm, a place where many would dream to be. She worked tirelessly, burning the midnight oil and climbing the corporate ladder with determination and grit. Yet, as the years rolled on, she found herself questioning the path she was on. In the quiet moments, the cracks in her veneer of success started to show. She felt a gnawing discontent, a longing for something different. The thrill of winning cases and the satisfaction of a job well done started to fade, replaced by a sense of emptiness. She realized that her heart wasn't in the law. It was in the written word, in the stories she could weave and the world she could create with her pen. It was a daunting realization. The legal profession was a well-trodden path with clear milestones and predictable rewards. The world of writing was far less certain, a path strewn with rejection, slips, and uncertainty. Yet, the call of her passion was too strong to ignore. She decided to take the plunge, to leave the security of her high-paying job and dive into the world of literature. The journey wasn't easy. There were times when the doubts crept in, when she questioned her decision, when the rejection slips piled up. But she held on, kept writing, kept believing. She poured her soul into her words, and slowly but surely, she started to make a name for herself. Her first book was published, then her second, and before she knew it, she was living her dream. Laura's story is a testament to the power of embracing change. She traded a predictable career for an uncertain one, a high-paying job for a passion-filled one. She showed us that it's okay to question, to seek, to change. It's okay to step off the well-trodden path and carve your own. Laura's story shows us that change, although challenging, can lead to fulfilling outcomes. Embrace change, dare to dream, and who knows, you might just find yourself living your passion just like Laura. Now let's turn to Sam, a man who faced personal challenges and used change as a tool for growth. Sam, like many of us, had his fair share of trials and tribulations. He was a man living in a cocoon of comfort, wary of the winds of change. He had built a life that was safe and predictable. But as the saying goes, life happens. Sam lost his job, a job he'd held onto for over 2 decades, and found himself standing on the precipice of the unknown. It was a daunting prospect, but Sam, instead of recoiling in fear, decided to confront it head-on. He realized that the fear of change was, in fact, the fear of the unknown, and the only way to conquer this fear was to embrace the unknown. So Sam embarked on a journey of self-discovery. He started by identifying his strengths and weaknesses. He recognized his knack for communication and creativity, but also acknowledged his lack of technical skills. Instead of letting this daunt him, he saw it as an opportunity for growth. He enrolled in online courses, learned new skills, and gradually began to see change not as a threat, but as an enabler of growth. Slowly but surely, Sam transformed his life. He found a new job, one that was more fulfilling and exciting than his previous one. He also discovered new hobbies, made new friends, and even found love. The entire process was not without its difficulties. There were times when Sam doubted himself, felt defeated, and wanted to throw in the towel. But he didn't. He persevered, reminding himself that change is not an enemy, but a friend. A friend that pushes us out of our comfort zones and helps us grow. Sam's journey shows us that change, while initially frightening, can also be liberating. It can open doors to new opportunities and lead to personal growth. It teaches us that in the face of adversity, we have two choices: to resist change and remain stagnant, or to embrace change and grow. Sam's journey demonstrates that embracing change can help us overcome personal hurdles. Maria, a single mother of two, teaches us a valuable lesson in adapting to change. Meet Maria, a woman of strength, resilience, and tenacity. She found herself suddenly thrust into the role of a single parent with two young children to raise. Life, as she knew it, had dramatically shifted, and the change was overwhelming. At first, Maria was gripped by fear and uncertainty. How would she manage the finances alone? How would she juggle work and childcare? She felt like she was standing on shaky ground, trying to balance a world that was spinning out of control. But Maria didn't let the fear consume her. Instead, she decided to face it head-on, to adapt and evolve. She took on the challenge of change, turning it into an opportunity for growth and self-improvement. She started by setting a strict budget, learning about financial management, and even picking up extra work to ensure her family's needs were met. She became a master of time management, balancing her work commitments with the needs of her children. In the face of adversity, Maria found an inner strength she didn't know she possessed. She used her circumstances as a catalyst for growth, becoming more resilient, more resourceful, and more determined. And it wasn't just about survival. Maria also thrived. She became a better mother, a more compassionate friend, and a stronger person. Her children, witnessing her strength and resilience, learned valuable lessons about adaptability and perseverance. In the end, Maria's journey wasn't just about adapting to change. It was about harnessing the power of change to transform her life. She turned her struggles into strength, her fears into fuel, and her doubts into determination. And so, Maria's story is not just a tale of survival. It's a testament to the power of adaptability, the strength of resilience, and the transformative potential of change. Her story is a reminder that we too can adapt, we too can grow, and we too can thrive in the face of change. Maria's resilience in the face of change is truly inspiring. So what can we learn from these stories about embracing change? First and foremost, change is not something to be feared. It's a natural part of life, a constant companion on our journey. Whether it's a shift in career or personal challenges, change is inevitable. But it's how we react to it that truly shapes our lives. In the realm of work, we've seen how embracing a career change can open up a world of opportunities. It's not just about finding a new job, but about discovering new passions, honing unique skills, and creating a fulfilling professional life. It can be a chance to reassess what truly matters to us and to align our work with our values. In terms of personal challenges, we've learned that they can be stepping stones to growth. Overcoming them requires courage, resilience, and a willingness to adapt. And when we do, we become stronger, wiser, and more equipped to handle future hurdles. The key, as we've seen, is adaptation. It's about accepting change, not fighting against it. It's about learning how to dance in the rain rather than waiting for the storm to pass. It's about developing a growth mindset, one that views change not as a threat but as a catalyst for evolution. And let's not forget the benefits. Embracing change can lead to personal growth, professional development, and a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. It can push us out of our comfort zones, challenge our assumptions, and make us more flexible and adaptable. In the end, change is not an enemy, but a friend. It's a friend who challenges us, who pushes us to grow, to evolve, to become better versions of ourselves. So instead of resisting change, let's embrace it. Let's see it as an opportunity, a chance to learn, to grow, and to evolve. Remember, change is not an enemy, but a friend who pushes us towards growth. In conclusion, change is inevitable, and resisting it is futile. We've journeyed through the landscape of change, exploring its various terrains, from the anxious peaks of fear to the exhilarating cliffs of career shifts, personal challenges, and the vital lessons of adaptability. We've seen how change is a constant companion on our life's path. Change can be a formidable adversary or a powerful ally. The choice is entirely up to us. It's a catalyst for growth, propelling us towards newer heights and deeper depths. It's an essential ingredient in the recipe of life, adding flavor and depth to our existence. Remember, it's not the strongest or the most intelligent who will survive, but those who best manage change. Embracing change is not just about surviving, it's about thriving, growing personally and professionally. So, the next time change knocks on your door, will you let fear hold you back? Or will you welcome it with open arms? Keep exploring the fascinating facets of our existence together. Don't forget to subscribe for more interesting facts and insights.